Hello and welcome to NCTV episode 15. So, 14 weeks of UK lockdown we have here now. Some people may have been driven to drink in this time, others may be waiting for the pubs or restaurants to reopen and finally be able to have their tipple to celebrate the occasion. That occasion just so happens to be next week, the 4th of July, Independence Day 2, which is rather apt. Before we continue, be sure to bear with me because I know what you're thinking. I'm about to issue health advice relating to alcohol, which means you're about to get a lecture on how bad it is for you and that you shouldn't be drinking the stuff. But that's not actually the case, quite the opposite in fact. So I should start by saying that I am just a messenger and presenting reliable data findings that have been issued by multiple reputable sources. And as a disclaimer, there are lots of things people suggest for longevity, and as with anything, the advice is conflicting. One expert says this, and another says the opposite. However, I've looked into this a lot, and when it comes to living to 100 plus, one of the key themes that keeps cropping up is that drinking moderate to regular amounts of alcohol, and I emphasise moderate, will actually help you to live a longer life. So I know, I was surprised too. Moderate drinkers outlive non-drinkers. Now to answer some of the many questions that have no doubt sprung to your mind. Firstly, what is moderate and regular? So it's reported that 1 or 2 glasses of either wine or beer a day is enough to suffice. Even better when it's with friends and food. Secondly, how is it even good for you? Well, research has shown that it might be good for your cardiovascular health, protecting against stroke, and it aids in fighting depression, whilst also reducing the risk of diabetes. By drinking moderately and regularly, this has been found to reduce the risk of an early death by 18%. That's a bigger percentage than even exercise is supposed to have at keeping people alive longer. Third, what are my sources? Well, the scientific evidence and research is straight from the British Medical Journal, the European Journal of Epidemiology, the Mayo Clinic, the Harvard School of Public Health, the University of California, Irvine, as well as numerous articles that can be found on PubMed and many other research journals. So to stay balanced and present the case against, it's not to say that there may not be a degree of survivor bias in that those who drank too much are already dead by 90. It could also be said that those who are 90 plus are already healthy and have other healthy practices in place. So I'm not saying that there are no adverse effects of alcohol, because there are, but the evidence is there for all to see. So to conclude, it should be still said that alcohol is addictive, has many adverse health effects too, and in excess it can be a killer, as can be water, oxygen or anything else for that matter. But in small to moderate amounts, it has been proven to contribute to living a longer life. That means more summers, more Christmases, as well as the many other joys that you have to live for. So on that bombshell, all that's left to say is yamas, as the Greeks say, for cheers. And I'll see you next time for some more bite-sized bits to help your health flourish. Bye-bye.